Hey, this is Pastor Phil Farrington, and this is my stewardship story. As a pastor, I feel like wherever you're fed, that's what you should be supporting. You should be buying groceries for the house that you're getting fed in. Wherever you're eating, wherever you're being, touched at. And so people tithe here, and as the pastor of the church, you're doing most of the feeding. But I eat different places. I know that sounds, crazy, but I have been fed so much by Judah. I have been fed so much by Pastor Glenn. They've been so good to me. And I get fed there every week, watching online. I will watch a lot of times the 9 o'clock service before I preach at 11, or I'll watch it later in the week, or I'll pick up on something. And I've always believed that you should tithe wherever you're being fed. The storehouse, bring it in, and it's an honor to support Judah International, to support the Judah Church, and we love being a part of the missions that they do there too. So that allows us to be part of all of that. Without us being over all of that, we can still be a help and help in on that. So not only do I personally tithe, but also our church gives. Just to give you a very recent thing that happened. We come to Judah. We had an auction there at Judah for Tribe, for the kids. Well, I felt led to donate the stuff that we were going to auction there. And so I donated it from the company. Well, we've been talking about here at the church, in the youth building, remodeling the flooring. We need to put new flooring in. We need to buy a new set of drums. And just the other day, a check was handed to me, an unforeseen check for about $5,700. And that will take care of a large portion of the flooring and the drums here. And most people might say, well, that's just a coincidence, or it just happened, but it is a coincidence that I just sowed just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just now reaping. But God will always remind me, and I always make this joke with everybody. I always say, hey, I read this book, and in this book it says something about if I give, then it shall be given to me. Great measure, heaped up, pressed down, shaken together, running over. And I believe that when we give into another church, God has 10 areas given back to our church. And I think that's the type of things that you have to learn to sow into. It seems so ironic for a pastor to give to another church, or for another church to give to a church, but if we could learn to do that and support one another that way, God gives back to us in so many different ways. It's all one kingdom. It's all one God. We serve one Lord. I encourage every church, every pastor, to find another church that you're supporting. I encourage you to find somewhere that feeds you, and somewhere that you get fed, somewhere your team gets fed. My team gets fed from Judah a lot. We come to the marriage conferences, we come to Shabbat, just about anything that is there. I encourage you to sow into that, and see what God does. He's been so good to us.